Hi, my name is Pavan Rai. I'm a student at Sheridan College and I currently study software development and network engineering. Today I'll be presenting on how to manage your stress. As a teacher or college student, I'm sure that you're more than familiar with the term stress. Whether it's financial strain, academic pressure, or issues with your friends and family. If you're one of the lucky few that don't know what stress is, let me explain it a little bit further. Stress is something that makes you feel overwhelmed or unable to cope as a result of pressures that are unmanageable. Now, this could be from work, studying, or anything else. Stress can impact our lives in many different ways. Some people cope with it in unhealthy and damaging behaviors. I'm here to tell you how to properly manage your stress, which will set you up for a better outcome for your future. I'm not here to say that stress is entirely a bad thing or that you should completely get rid of it. It is scientifically proven that small amounts of stress can actually increase and improve performance to a certain point. Any further increases from this point can actually cause chronic stress, which can be detrimental to your health. Stress can be varied from physical stress to mental stress. I will be focusing on mental stresses that students face on a day-to-day basis. Academic stress is probably what students are most familiar with. This includes learning, memorizing, meeting coursework deadlines, and trying to achieve the best grades you possibly can. There is also social stress, such as peer pressure or adapting to a new environment. And of course, the stress of daily life, including financial burdens, working part-time, and many more. There is not one single way in which you can manage all the stresses you have, just like you can't manage different people with different personalities. Using the same technique, there are first a few foundations to focus on. Then you can target specific parts using suitable techniques. Let's start with foundations. On this level, you want to begin by focusing on organization. Say you have 6 classes. That can be a lot of different concepts and assignments. So what you want to start off by doing is making a calendar, say on your phone, or write down specific exam dates and when your assignments are due. This will greatly reduce the feelings of dread, chaos, and uncertainty you feel when approaching your academics. Another thing you can do is have a set schedule. Instead of starting with a blank slate each day or doing what you want when you want, you should try time blocking. Plan on setting aside times where you feel you can complete intense and focused work. During times when you know it will be difficult to focus or study, set aside times where you can do your laundry, working out, or groceries. Being organized in this way will also help decrease the amount of procrastination you do, which is one of the most common stresses amongst students. This also gives you a more stress-free social life since you won't have to put off going out with your friends to catch up on work. Let's now move on to targeted strategies. These depend on the magnitude of the stressor and whether you feel it is manageable or not. When you feel overwhelmed or out of control, there are 2 different methods you can use. First, you can try slow, deep breathing. And secondly, you can try mindful observation. When you breathe deeply and slowly, it can relax your nervous system, counteracting the effects when it is in fight or flight response. Being mindful can help ground you and help you focus on the things that really matter. This helps you come back to reality, feeling less stressed and more calm. You could also try self-talk, which is a conversation you have with yourself in your mind. When you're taking an exam, feel confident about yourself and your answers. Feeling more assured can increase exam performance when you leave the exam room, and you will feel more relieved and stressed about your performance. In this presentation, we have discussed stress and different ways you can manage your stress. It is always important to take things in manageable steps, from planning ahead to giving yourself a huge confidence boost before an exam. They are all valid ways to handle those chaotic and anxious feelings about stress. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and thank you for listening.